welcome back to another Bad Movie Reviews review hosted by your favourite AI program, Ben, from Down Under, and I'm reviewing a film I've been looking forward to since it's been announced, and that is none other than the reason I am a big Tron fan. I like the original. I was a big fan of Legacy back when it came out, still am to this day, and I feel like it's a perfect film that can really adapt to obviously the modern time. It's already obviously portraying themes and things like that that are really well connected and things that are kind of really big points in, I guess, today's society with AI programming, things like that. The gaming world even, which I'm a big fan of. And I've been looking forward to for quite some time, and it's now out, and here are my thoughts. The film is directed by Wahim Running. Forgive me if I've butchered that. A director that is well versed in, I guess, the Disney cycle. Previously directed films like the Maleficent sequel, as well as the latest Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales. I believe that's the secondary title. But the film itself, to give you the basic plot point, it is basically about a sophisticated program, Ares, which you can see here, portrayed by Jared Leto, who's sent from the digital world of the grid into obviously the real world on a mission. That's where I'll leave it. Not that there's massive points where, going blind, you probably, can tell the plot from anything really. But the film's starring Jared Leto, obviously, as Ares. You've got Evan Peters as Julian Dillinger, which is one of the tech CEOs. You've got Greta Lee, Eve Kim as one of the CEOs in the film as well. You've also got Gillian Anderson, Hassan Minhaj, Jodie Turner-Smith as Athena. And overall, look, you can have a lot of fun with this. I'm extremely disappointed, and for reasons I'll get into. But if you're going for the visual aspect, which Tron has always obviously been an incredible high point for, the visual effects here do look great. The visual aesthetic looks great as well. The merging of the real world as well, with obviously the costumes, the vehicle design of Tron really worked, and you get an impeccable score by Nine Inch Nails. Obviously, Tron had the incredible Daft Punk score. This score with Nine Inch Nails is fantastic. It's probably the highlight of the film. And the craft perspective of the film is great. So the sound design, the score, the visuals, it is well directed in my opinion. He's done a good job directing it. I think where my major weakness is, or my major gripe with the film, is its writing. There's no depth here, unfortunately. There is bits to enjoy, don't get me wrong, but the most interesting character was actually Ares, played by Jared Leto, who was good in the film. All the acting from Greta, Evan, it's fine performances. I think Jared's definitely the standout, but for a film that primarily the theme and the plot is all about caring, feeling, love, things like that, it has a drastic amount of non-existence. There's no character development. The characters are very one-dimensional. Greta Lee's character almost turns out to be, while it was interesting, she almost turns out to be just an expositional, like a dump really of information to kind of make you connect. It's more, there's unfortunately no character development in that sense either. And by doing that, yes, obviously you're going in, you're getting a visual feast, a sound, the impeccable sound, but unfortunately you just come to the end, you just don't care about any of the characters or the actual mission they're on, which is disappointing because there are a lot of highlights in this film. Some of the sequences are really neat. The sound, as I said, the visuals, even the directing at times, really nice. But the unfortunate thing is, by the time it comes to the end, a lot of it's forgettable. You don't really care about the characters or the mission they've been on. I don't know whether it's just the fact that it maybe needed a little bit more runtime, or whether it's just downright the writing was really not up to scratch with all the talent they had attached and the director. But unfortunately, it's just, I think somewhat of an enjoyable film. There's aspects to enjoy, but unfortunately, it's just not a good film in my opinion, which is really disappointing because I love Legacy. I wanted to love this. It feels like it's the start of a soft reboot, and there are obviously going to be more, and that's fine. There's still aspects to enjoy, but I just wish if they do continue to make a sequel, which by all reports I'm sure they probably will. I think this is touted to open to like 90 mil. Then I just hope they have a better script, develop these characters more, make you care for their story, what they're doing, and then on top of obviously all the visual feast and the actual grandeur of the film, you have a good movie along the way. But overall, I'm a bit disappointed. Aspects to enjoy, but if you have seen it, comment below, let me know what you think. If you like the review, give us a follow, give the video a like. We'll catch you next time.